for the love and support. So please feel free to conversate with me in the comment section and let us get this topic going. So happy Friday, it's the start of the weekend. So let's get straight into this video. Things you can do to become more confident. I always speak on this topic a lot, like this word specifically, confident. Confident is something that I love. I want all of you to have. You understand? And when you have confidence, yeah, nobody gonna stop you. They can't stop you for whatever you wanna do, because when you're a confident person, you're not an easy pushover. And one thing I want you to realize, when you are don't show when you're a confident person, right? Person, you have to always remember, when you are speaking to somebody, look them straight in the eyes. Don't hold on your head. That's a sign of weakness. That is a sign of low self-esteem. That is also a sign of you not have no confidence. Okay. So let me give you some tips on things you can do to become more confident. Okay. If you are someone who is struggling with it. Okay. Let us start with number one. We're gonna focus on improving ourselves instead of comparing ourselves to others. The reason why I said that specifically tip for you to focus on improving yourself. A lot of times, I always say, like, comparison is the kill of dreams. Like, if I come on my live streaming, right, and I keep on comparing myself with other YouTubers or other people, I will be like a clown, you understand, in a circus. I will keep going wrong and wrong and wrong in a circus, and I don't gonna realize who I am. I am, because I am always gonna try to be somebody I'm not, and gonna portray that image and give people the wrong idea, like, oh, she's that. No, when you are a confident person, you will not compare yourself with others. You will know who you are. You will stand tall. You understand? You will not be afraid to say what you, and don't compare yourself. Number two, things you can do to become more confident. If you are someone who is struggling, say thank you instead of sorry. A lot of times we use the word sorry instead of we say thank you. When somebody hold the door for you, say thank you. I find in this UK, people always say sorry. Instead of say thank you, sorry, sorry. It's like the word sorry have been overused and used incorrectly. Like, say thank you. You understand? Instead of every sorry, sorry, sorry. I just get so wind up and so pissed off. Well, like when people say, oh, sorry. You use the word sorry, like if you do something to hurt someone, you use the word sorry. But if somebody is holding the door for you, or they stand and they wait for you to pass, or so, the most you can do is say thank you. Okay. So if you want to become a more confident person, you need to show a little bit more gratitude. Say thank you. These are the things that is lacking here in the United Kingdom, especially where I'm living in London. People don't have the common decency. If you say, if they way you say thank you, they can't even open their mouth and say you're welcome back to you. It's like manners has gone to the door here in London. It's like um people are so much into themselves that they are afraid to do the rightful things. That is why we have a society whereby people, you understand, they don't know how to respond. You understand? Being brought up in the Caribbean is like manners is something that is very that is something that is being taught from a young age. You understand? Some people might stray from it when they get old, but that is something that's been instilled in us from a young age. So the common courtesy for us to do, to say to someone, is thank you when they do something for you. Excuse me. Yes, please. Yes, miss. Yes, mom. Yes, whatever. That is something that is been embedded in us, and we always say it doesn't matter how. As I am a grown woman now, it doesn't matter if you are younger than me or whatever. As long as you do something right, I am doing the rightful thing. I'm gonna say thank you, because that is something that is within me, and it's been instilled in me from a young age, that it cannot go out. Thank you. Yes, please. No, please. Yes, ma'am. Whatever. People need to know that. things you can, let us move on to the next step, things you can do to become more confident. Make sure that you subscribe if you are not, if you want to participate in this conversation. And also make sure that you thumbs up the live streaming as well. That is a way of showing me that you care and you appreciate of what I'm doing on my live streaming. So that is the most you can do. Like up the video, share it, and leave me a lovely comment in the comment section if you're going to watch me on the replay. But if you are live, just keep the conversation. Let's keep the conversation going. Please make sure. For those of you who just joined me, I'm talking about things you can do to become more confident. Okay? So we're going to go on now to tip number 3. Don't be afraid to say no if you don't feel like doing it. As I said in a previous live streaming, I used to be the person, I never used to say no. It used to be very hard for me to say no because I used to think of people's feelings, how will they react. Even when I didn't want to do it and I don't feel, I used to say yes, 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 yes. But you see, when you realize like, okay, I am keep saying no, even when I don't feel it or I don't feel like doing, I'm saying yes because I'm thinking I don't want to hurt somebody or make somebody feel bad. So that is something I had to learn the hard way. I am saying no. And sometimes once I explain myself one time to you and tell you the reason why I say no, or sometimes I don't explain myself because I feel like sometimes you can explain yourself so much and people will still not understand what your point of view or where you're coming from. Because you have some people that are very selfish and self-centered. They feel like everything is all about them. So if you say no, they're gonna say, oh, why do you say no? Oh, you don't like me. Oh, because of this or whatever. A lot of people don't take your feelings into consideration. They don't even think like, oh, maybe she's have something going on for her, or she might be in a situation whereby she really can't take on anything else. So I want to encourage you, like, don't be afraid to say no. If you don't feel like it, just say no. Sometimes the explanation is being, you are not being, you do not need to give any explanation. In certain cases, like for example, if you are at a job and your boss say, oh, I need you to do the extra thing, then you will explain, say, excuse me, but without respect, I can't really take on the extra load because I am trying to complete the project that you give me, and within the time frame, if I take on anything, I want to do the best I can, so I cannot take on. In those circumstances, there are circumstances like sometimes people only will reach out to you when they want you to do something or they want something to be done. You understand? That is the only time they will reach out to you. So that is why I say sometimes you have to say no without an explanation and just let them think deep within themselves and find out why is it she's saying no. Why is it? They know the answer, but sometimes they just want to be difficult. Let us move on to the next step. Things you can do to become more confident, right? You need to smile more. That's something I'm working on. Because what I find like sometimes you when you smile, when you walk in and you keep smiling, people always think like you have some kind of mental issue over here. That's the misconception of people over here. When you're walking and you're smiling, they feel like something is not right with you. Why is she walking and smiling like that? Because people have very serious face. People don't smile over there. People face over here is miserable, as we see in the Caribbean. Miserable. They don't really smile. So you see, if you start to walk and you start to smile, they're gonna feel like something is wrong with you. Which for me personally, right, I am not a person who is a very like smiley. If you approach me in the correct manner or the correct way, I will respond to you, I will answer you. But if you come in a rude way, you don't know, say, hey, the Caribbean will come out of me. But if you approach me, but I'm not a person who smile. I'm not a smiley person. You understand? Sometimes my face will be in a pleasant way, and sometimes my face will be like I'm serious. But if you approach me in the correct way, like you say, hello, excuse me, whatever, I'll respond to you. But if you come in a rude way, hello, no, we are not having it. Because listen to me, I will give you the pepper from the Caribbean. I will pepper you. So don't come at me, because sometimes people feel like sometimes because your reaction or the way you look or the way they perceive, sometimes people judge you based off of how you look as well, like your facial expression. You understand? I used to be someone, it used to base off of people's expression. I used to say, oh, she get her face so she miserable. But as I myself, who is not someone who smiley, I understand that not all time people will smile. That not mean that they are not okay. That doesn't mean something is wrong with them. It just means that is how their face is like that. Because you go up and approach them and ask them a question nicely, they were gonna answer you. So sometimes you can't judge a book by cover. Let us move on. Things you can do to become more confident, right? Set small goals for yourself every day. You thank you all for the thumbs up, and those of you who come in and out of the pop in and out of the live, thank you. Set small goals for yourself. That is something you can do to become more confident. And I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how you're gonna feel real confident. So if you are someone who are feeling these things, that means that your confidence level is high and you don't really have to work so hard on the first 5 tips that I give you. So number one, real confidence is that you are not afraid to fail. When you are a confident person, you are not afraid to fail, because a lot of time people feel like if you fail, something is wrong with you. No, failure does not mean failure does not mean that you are weak, or something is wrong with you, or nothing now going for you. No, failure means that you're gonna learn from your mistake. Failure means that you have tried, but that did not work out for you, so you are going to try something new. So always remember, real confidence is that you are not afraid to fail. Okay, so if you are someone who is fail doing something and you failing at it, you can just leave, move on to the next, because the next, move on to the next project, move on to the next idea that you have, move on to the next goals or some you understand that you have. Don't stop there, because if you stop there, you know what's gonna happen, you're gonna always come to yourself. And one thing I want to encourage you, don't never call yourself a failure or a mistake, because if things are not going right there and then you are kill your dreams right there, and right and then you start to shatter down your confidence level right there you're showing me that you are weak. So don't do that. Okay, tip number 2, real confidence is that you are not afraid. Okay, that you know who you are and what you want to do. A lot of times we ask ourselves these questions, like when we sit in by ourselves. However, we ask ourselves, why is it I feel a certain way, or why I'm reacting to everything that is being said. So sometimes real confidence means that you know who you are and what you want. So if you know who you are and what you want, for me, I'm a very strong, brave, I'm a very courageous person. I'm a very nonsensical person. I am a very humorous person, and also I'm a very confident person, and I'm very important. So you see, my confidence level is very high. So I put these things to myself. I add these things to myself. I don't wait for nobody to tell me these things, because I already know that, because I already tell myself, and I already believe in that things, and I already believe in myself. So I always gonna be that woman, that queen, that empress, and I'm always gonna be that confident one. Nobody can trample down on me easy. No, my love, you have to come good and real good, and me always, hey, have me guard up, me always back up, me ready for you. Yeah, let us go on to the third tip. For a real confident person. Okay, a confident person, they always love themselves. Hey, me love me. There's something you have to kiss yourself. A lot of times someone always tell other people to kiss you. No, do not, my love. Kiss yourself. You can mwah, 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 do them things there, because listen to me, these are things that we learn in the Caribbean. And you understand, love yourself. Always love yourself. That I say, always love yourself and live your life unapologetically. That is a sign of confidence. You have confidence. You have high self-esteem. You understand? So that's how real confidence means. You see, when you walk, and you can walk and you can go outside, you can walk. You can just walk and just hey, I have arrived and you just can do all these things. Yes, me just like that. Me extra. Me just like a gum. Me just extra. Me no business nobody. Because it's another time in my point in my life when I'm in my teenage years. I was a very shy person. You wanna know that if I never tell you my love? Maybe you heard me say that I was a shy person. You never catch me here on the live stream me speaking to you. But you see, I had to master the first tips that I give you. You understand? And I had to work on myself to become more confident within myself. So I was a person, I was shy. I was scared. I was, oh, afraid for that. Oh, me? No, hey, I'm not afraid. You understand? I'm not afraid because listen to me. I always tell myself, you understand? It doesn't matter how much riches you have in this world. You're not better than me, and me not afraid of you, and you can't do me nothing because you know what? I always tell people you can have all these things. There's a lot of people who have money and a lot of things more than you. But one thing, some of them lack of confidence. Some of them don't have no confidence enough. Because if you ask them to go and stand in front of in front of an audience to give you a speech or to explain something, they are so shy, they are afraid, they don't do that, they don't, their confidence level is so down. So that is why something I've said, that confidence, you understand, you have to have confidence in yourself. You walk on it. If you are somebody, walk, WRK, walk on that, my love. If you don't walk on your confidence level, you will be stuck in a place where you will be taken advantage of because people not say, yeah, yeah, she weak. I can get away with that, or he or she, I can get away with that because they are very weak. I can see that they are weak because they can see. People see your action. People see the way you operate. People see the way you move. And if you see you're moving like a shy, you this or whatever, sometimes you have to come out of your shell, you know. One thing I always tell myself, you know, I am so happy that I decide to have my voice speak up and you understand and say what's on my mind. Before I used to be a person I used to keep things inside me and I do never used to just speak up for myself. And you see when I hit 30, that was a long time ago. You know, I realized like you know what? Yeah man, me a real big woman now. So me need to speak up, me need to me need to show them say me not easy walk over. And that is what I start to listen to how people react, people behavior. I cut people off without any explanation because you see when you're confident you don't need a whole bag of people and a bag of people around you. Yeah, you just need one or two. And I always tell you at this era and this point in my life, you see me can't take on. It's like, okay, I know friendship is very valuable to a lot of people, right? It used to be valuable to me, but I feel like I don't know. It's like the wrong set of people always come into my life. It's like only when they have problem, situation arises, them find me, and I attract this. So I start to like keep to myself and realize that these people are drained, suck. I even vampire call them like they must sucking living light out of you. It's like their problem be now just a weigh me down because it's like me have to be coming up with ideas because me no say a phone call I go drop every day. So I have to come with ideas to try to boost them up. So me I say wait. And then when thing has got back on track, it's like the same persons like I was boosting them up, they disappear. And I realized, you know what? I need to take back control and let them realize like, hey, no, it's not an easy ride. You can't just walk in and walk out of my life when you feel like it's convenient for you that you're gonna come in. You understand? So I have to be confident enough to let them know like, yeah, me just ease up people. Because I'm a person I don't like to be on the phone a long time talking. I get bored easily. You understand? I'm a person I get bored. And I get bored easy. At this age, I get bored easily. I cannot have conversation for long. If you want to talk to me for like a 5 10 minutes, less than like 5 or 6, that's enough. You see this long talk, me just get bored. Sometimes I will be on the phone, you will be doing other talking. If you are talk like, and me just say, that means that's time to tell you say bye bye, time to get off because I get bored easily. If it's not something humorous or we are not talking about something very interested, or something like to build me up and make me feel good, me not interested to hear. So yeah, so if you see me not really thing like you, don't take it personal. It's just me. I like my own time. Peace of mind is very important to me, and I like to be one with myself. I like to observe my thoughts. I like to just be in the silence, and I just love my own company, to be exact. Because when I want things to be done or do things, I don't have that extra burden just with me to say, oh, this wherever. And I feel like with friendship in this country is very hard, like to have people who think alike like you, who and who is on the same page, like the same thing that you like, and humor. I know sometimes you have to accept people with their personality, but like their personality trait. But me not go date you, so me not to accept you. You understand? I'm talking about, like, say, friendship. I'm talking about. So you see, when it comes to that, me just don't have the energy. And you see how, again, I have like my girls, you know, is like, I don't have the time. You understand? I don't have the time. So nobody come holla. Okay, let's just continue with real confidence now. You right? I know some of you might take it the wrongly, but that is on you. I don't have to explain myself. I'm a grown ass woman. I say what I want, I do what I want. Do I have to explain myself? No, my love. I choose to, but I don't have to. Simple. Real confidence is that you don't seek approval from others. That's me in living colors right here. So I personally don't um look for approval from others. I look approval for myself. And my motto is, what you think of me is what I think of myself. I don't care. I don't care. I always tell myself I'm too grown to be care what people think of me. When people want to think of me and their business, listen to me. People like to put their own insecurities, their problem, their situation by you. Sometimes they have them house full of a big cobweb, like metaphorically speaking. I mean, they literally have cobweb. I mean, cobweb like in them life, like think they need to start out, and they always gonna look on somebody to pull down. That is why confidence is very important. You cannot have people that pull down and tear you down, and you just sit down there and you just gonna stare around because you want to be part of. Me no want to be a part of my crowd because me are the crowd, me are the everything, me are the limelight, me are the light, me are the everything. I don't say I don't want anything. I'm not looking for anything. My main thing is like, you see, I'm gonna get up every morning, yeah, and my eyes open. I'm able to see, walk, talk, and my health is good, and my girl's health is good, and my hobby girl is okay. Mama say I feel good. And I see also my subscribers and my viewers, and I don't hear any sad news or anything, and everybody is all right. Hey, that is most important to me, because you guys are very important to me. You are my YouTube family. You come like family. You understand? We interact on a like not daily basis anymore, like weekly, and you become a part of me now because you join the conversation, you support, you like, you watch, and you have become part of my YouTube family. You become part of me. So if something wrong with any one of you, I'm gonna feel hurt. Like I say, oh, that's subscriber. That's why I tell you sometimes, if you are not feeling well, you understand, just drop a comment and say, oh no, I'm not feeling well, you know, and I can just give you some encouraging words. But understand, me an imperfect human being, but at least me can just say, oh, you're my subscriber, I haven't seen you, however. That's why you have to, I can read your mind. I don't know. That's why sometimes, in order for me to know that you subscribe, I will have to go back like on my subscriber list. My list is like 3,175 person. So it's better you call, leave a drop a comment, or even if you don't want a comment, just leave a love heart emoji or something. Or if you're not feeling well, leave like a something like one emoji for the say you're not feeling well. So at least I can just shout you out and just wish you a speedy recovery or something. If you are feeling a bit down, I can just uplift you, like motivate you, or give you a little joke, a humor, all these things, because let me tell you something, all of us need somebody. You understand? No man is an island, we need somebody. Sometimes we always tell people, oh, I don't need nobody, but like me now, I have somebody, and I'm taking. You understand? If I see people, I'll talk to people, but you see, like, you gonna come and tell me, oh, let me meet somewhere, and we go, I'm a person, like, I get bored easy, as I told you. So if we go somewhere, make sure that it's short and sweet. And I have patience sometimes. Even sometimes I run out of patience for myself. So you could imagine, like, if somebody gonna tell you, oh, meet me at 10 o'clock, and they see 10 o'clock reach, and we reach at the place, and you say you not reach, make you 5 more minutes, and if you 5 minutes come and you not reach, and you tell me, oh, give me another 10 minutes, below, you have to reschedule, because me time is very precious. So me don't have no time for you to sit down and wait for you. Me if you go to my house, I always say I love home, and that is something I always love. I love being home. And my mom used to always say, like, if you wasn't, if you never there name, I would have called. That is why I love home. You see, if I don't have any business outside and I don't have anything to do, me, you will catch me home. I'm not going outside. I'm not going outside. I love to be at home because I feel like I'm not missing anything. There is nothing in London where I'm missing, because listen, the community Caribbean, there is something outside for you, because there's people gonna talk, you're gonna communicate, you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna drink some coconut water, you're gonna bust a pot, put up a pot, everybody gonna have fun, you're gonna talk, you're gonna play games, everybody just gonna be happy. You're gonna go to the beach, you're gonna go to the rivers, you're just gonna have a good time. With London, me not miss nothing out of London, because London, I've been here and I've seen London. There is thing, you understand. You have to go like out in the countryside in order to enjoy yourself, to find something like unique or something that you say, yeah, yeah, yeah. In London, it's just like, it's boring. It's like the same thing that is happening, like fun fair. Even my girls are like, fun fair is very boring for them. No, because most of the fun fair is the same thing that they are doing, and they will go. I will take them, but after a while they are bored. They get bored easily, and they are younger than me. So you can imagine me, I'll get bored as well. And so I want to encourage you all to have confidence in yourself. Right? We don't talk on the topic this, so we're just gonna do freestyle right now. So I want to tell you, like, if you are someone who's struggling with low self-esteem today, I want to encourage you to take up some of these tips that I give you. You will have to watch it from the start, like things you can do to become more confident. You understand? Self-esteem is very important. I always tell my girls, you have to have high self-esteem. And always, as well, as my daughter gonna venture into secondary school September, I tell my daughter she have to be a little bit more confident, because she a little bit shy when it comes to certain situations. But I want her to be a little bit more confident. So I'm start to she's on the journey, and I'm like telling her what to do, what to say, stand up for herself. You don't have to be rude, but standing up for yourself, meaning if somebody gonna tell you something that you hurt your feeling, you're gonna let them know, like, it's not nice what you just said. And if it was me who tell you, how will you feel? You don't do things where you don't like, don't give. She have to start to rotate them things there, because secondary school in England, so it's a total different ball game when it comes to secondary school Caribbean. Because in the Caribbean, you know, say we not afraid, but inside yeah, there's a lot of girl, especially she's going to all girls school. And you know what all girls school can be like. You know, some of these girls can be very, I don't even want to use the word on here. You understand? So, but you all know what I'm talking about. So I want to tell you, sometimes you as a parent, if you have a child going out to school, September girl school, start to boost up them confidence level. Start to tell them things that's gonna boost them up. If somebody have a if somebody, a lot of time people tends to like mock you. However, I always tell my girls, listen to me. I know that when it's come to your skin complexion, it will always be a problem. Your melanated skin, it will always be a problem, especially going to secondary school, because there's a lot of children whose parents not bring them up properly, who don't teach them the right and how and learn to respect other people. And remember, we are all human beings, and they tend to think. I'm a begging on, please make sure train on the children properly for September. Make sure they tell them to be nice to each other, tell them to respect other students, and respect themselves enough to know that certain things they're going to say to another child, if it's been said to them, how they would feel. Want them to stay away from mine. Don't tell her anything, because this your mother will come down to the school and principal have to come, head have to come, everybody have to come together and a big apology and make sure it not happen again. Because if it do happen again, I will, if authority will invite me not ramp, they will not be ramping no matter what. And I tell my daughter when she goes secondary school, get two good, like two, like in most, if you get three, like talk to other students, but have like two friends, like close friends, you understand? Two or three friends that is into their education and who is into self respect and who have confidence, who now have low self-esteem and these things there, and who never go make she go bow to peer pressure. I'm telling her, when you go to school, you go there to learn. You're not go there for nothing else. Yes, you will be respectful of teachers and authority, who is in authority. You will respect other students, right? As long as them respect you, you're gonna respect them back. If them disrespect you, you make sure you report them to the dean or the teacher or whatever. Then you're gonna come home and you're gonna tell me and her dad, their dad, and then we're gonna take it up from there. We're gonna go to the school, we're gonna call and schedule a meeting, and we're gonna air our grievances. That's what's happening. And if a situation that happen, then we take further steps. That's how things work. So parents, please take when the children going out to school for September, whether primary or secondary school, make sure, especially the young people, them young, when I go to secondary school, some of them does is like they go there for not for learning but a purposeful interfere with other people's children, right? So encourage them to just be nice to each other. You understand? Tell them to respect their classmates. Tell them to respect authority. Tell them to carry themselves with pride, dignity when they are walking in school uniform. Yes, carry themselves with love and respect as well. High self-esteem, value themselves, know themselves, but not get carried away. You understand? If you see a student going on away, if you can be that one who say, oh, you know, that is not nice, whatever. And don't tell me that anyhow you find yourself in a situation, hey, she know me better than that. She won't do that because um they have been going good for their primary school, no problem, no fault, not no. Me tell her, listen, carry out that same attitude in a secondary school. Me no want no call for tell me, hey, I misbehave and you follow people because, hey, me love, me will put you on a time. You will be on a schedule. You have to reach out by this your time. I mean, I ramp. You see, if you don't have no after school club and you don't have no after school activity, my love, me know sometimes bus can stay long if you come and you understand and all these things that sometimes they have diversion. Me understand, but me I tell you turn on your phone, you understand? And let me know when you're there bus stop, call me and say that bus stop. You understand? And you're gonna find yourself catch the bus, come home at your yard. You don't need to there linger around because these are the times when you're gonna bow to peer pressure. You're gonna find yourself in a situation. But tell her already, you're not going to shop either, my love. You have to teach that you're not going to shop, go buy no snack. You're gonna carry snack in your bag from home because you don't need to go shop because some of these children you just go in a shop, pick up and they just steal snack and all them things. Let me say if you never go there, if your name won't call someone want her to go there, she'll be carrying her own snack from home in the bag. Me say buy snack when we can come, put it in your bag. You don't need to go in a shop go buy no snack. No, no follow nobody. Lunch, well, she said she gonna do pack lunch. She no want no lunch from school because you know say them that food don't have no seasoning. Them people you can cook for our stomach. Our stomach make up different. Our stomach have flavor. We don't need unseasoned food. You understand? We eat food that have seasoning in it and cook properly and well seasoned and taste good. We not accustomed to the blandness. Our stomach can't stand blandness. Blandness does make upset our stomach, make we have to vomit and make we feel sick. You understand? And we don't want our stomach upset. So she said she will be carrying her lunch, but I tell her you will be making tell where you want and you understand. So and for all those who have children going off to school with secondary school starting September, wishing you guys all the best, whether here the United States, Canada, wherever you are. Me know say it's a new start for them. Primary school is different, it's like a little bit more laid back. You know, it's not too much pressure until when they reach a year 5 and year 6, it's like you work harder, you know. And yesterday they finished SATs SATs, but they're not gonna get their results until July. So yeah, oh yeah, so my daughter have to wait until July to take. I told her, listen to me. Her dad even encourage her and wish her the best and encourage her and help her with the maths because his dad very good on the maths them. So and my daughter good on the maths now because she was doing a lot of like something papers and stuff that she do like the maths and stuff like that. Like that the dad helped two of them with maths. Me help them with the little English, because me know little few things with the English. But when it comes to maths, me just know the basics. But some maths when me see she do, me love, hey, me say fractions and division and long thing. Me not know about y equal this and I don't know about those, my love. I'm not gonna tell myself, listen to me. I feel like the need to start them maths they're supposed to teach. Like if a child decide that they want to do chemistry, that them do like dumb kind of maths. You know what I mean? Or biology or physics. Yeah, I give them kind of maths, the y, x, and this and all there. Me not what them think there. Me listen to me. If I don't know, I don't know. There, you see, maths and me know the basic. 1 + 1 equal 2. 2 + 2 equal 4. These are the basic thing me know. Me don't know them other maths there. Me hate maths. Me hate maths to this day. Me hate maths. Maths just discombobulate my brain and it just messed up my meds. Me not like maths. Me hate maths. But me can me understand me hate maths, but me can read me that I say me say me hate maths. Me have to say, oh, I don't really can do maths, but you're good at maths. I have to cheer on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But me, I hate maths to Ross. I don't like maths. Maths too confusing. Too much equation. Too much this year decimal, this will bring over that will bring over. Anyway, how do I teach maths in other country? It will confuse your ass brain. Because like there's certain maths I understand, like the basic one and some of them things, right? I understand. And I show my daughter them like this is how we do decimal in the Caribbean. And this is how we do this. And she was like, no, it's not the way. You will have to teach maths over here. You listen to me. Your child have to willing and you understand to learn. The way how them do math over is too confusing for the child. That's with a lot of time. You math over here not it's not fun. In the math in the camera where we are do math we are and then the teacher depending on and say, oh, can somebody come up here and do it and then she do one and they come up. If me not finish it now and me make a mistake now, then the other student will go up and the other student will finish it correctly. And then we clap and then we copy from the book and then we gonna get one to do and then see who learn the teacher bring up your book to the teacher. If when they don't do it, if you write it, tick it. If you make mistake, then she will tell you she will show you the mistake that you make and then she will give you another one to do and you go sit down and do it. And that's gonna boost up your confidence level. That make you want to learn maths. But yeah, maths too difficult here. You can't learn maths here. We have them they might teach children maths. And the problem is like you all need to with children too much this technology. Wanna use, make it pick with them, now learn maths the right way. Some of them maths when them with children that do. If me say if them go to the Caribbean, they will get left behind because them maths here, we how them teach maths, they need to the way how them teach maths here, you can't really think. And when they teach each other with it teacher share that with it, and then when the child get answered right, sometimes they're wrong things. So they have to go back and say, oh, that's right. Them maths over here so that rubbish, them not teach good. Me not tell a lie. Them maths over here so them teacher not know how to teach. Then if you drop up some of them teacher they from the Caribbean when they come over here and go in the classroom with them teacher and teach them how to do maths. Because trust me, them not know how to teach maths. Them not know how to teach maths one ras. Bare foolishness. Them a try like simple maths that can be simple breakdown. For example, when it comes to timetable, instead of having the child depend on a Chromebook or a tablet or whatever and practice TTRS, why not get them the thing and they could easy when you press button that day, oh ding ding, you put in the answer, ding ding ding. A child can even recite their timetable. They can even tell you the difference. Even with reading as well, they can press a button and it can read for you. Instead of they use their brain and try read now. Me tell you say that's why them you see it's not on par. It's I think England is like the worst in Europe when it comes to the education system. That education system I have here is from the 1900 listen to me, from Miss heard of parents who went to school in 19 19 them say from 1990, 980, 70, and I still a teach the only thing that changed in the education system is that they just get too little technology, like some computer, laptop, or whatever. That's the only thing changed. You understand? And I get to look up now because of technology. But when it comes to the curriculum, this is all long time way back then if you change it. And when it comes to teaching math, I feel like if you have like if you have the teacher walking it out and having another student to go like have their children turns to go up and say, oh, this is how the maths work out, I feel it will be better for a lot of students, and they will be willing to learn maths. That is why anybody you talk to, they hate maths. Them not like maths. Maths stressful. They say because of the stats gone there. Some kind of maths my daughter say what them do. They say me ras, me say them kind of maths they are how, and the way how she doing it, and the way, because like she watch a lot of videos like from America, like where they have like these people doing the maths, and the way them break it down for you and all these things. So she learned it that way. And when she do it now, her that way is like they must say, oh, you think, and then sometimes you have to say, no, miss, this is how it break down, this is how it do it, and they have to realize like that the answer is correct. Just me, she do it a different way. That is why I say, hey, them it's like learning in this country is very difficult, and that is why they don't really want to accept Caribbean um qualification, because it's too high, it's standard too high. If children come, when children come from the Caribbean and they come over there and it matter them, if children are gonna lick up it matter them because them so easy. Them think they are little shukawa, them I give them. You see, when they are reception, like over here reception, all of the jar call and all the foolishness there. When they are reception in the Caribbean, you get tests. You get tests, actually tests to do during the term time. You're getting tests to do, actual tests that you do on the paper, and you get homework to do. You start to write your name. You start to do 1+1 and all these things. It's not like no. You always will get time to do little art, but you have to learn. Like they must start to, and they start to read as well. They have a reading book like textbook. These things help children, you know. But you see over in the UK they don't have textbook. They don't have textbook, so they just use based off of a government curriculum when them send them put up to think. And during sometime during COVID I be YouTube video, and you watch, and most of these things are things that have been set by different sites that they put on the thing. It's not like say in the Caribbean like teacher will plan for a lesson and say, oh, this is what they're gonna do for this is the curriculum, they're gonna do math monitoring, and they have the things that they drawn up, the plans, the whatever they're gonna do, the kind of maths, the whatever, you know. That's how children learn. You know what you get in. You have the books. That's why I say textbooks is very important. It's very important, and I feel like they need to bring textbook in this country. Them textbook, and when the child bring home the workbook every day, so at least you know what your child doing, how it's doing. This system is set up to fail children, and that is why you have a lot of young men, young boys, right, dropping out of secondary school and colleges because they're not finding it interested, because of the way of the system set up to fail them and treat them not really. Like if you're in a classroom now, right, when you're teaching, when we're teaching, you're supposed to engage with the child. Or anybody understand? You say no. Oh, what part did you understand? Not just move and boop so and just do like a thing, and then next week you teach a different subject. When you're teaching like a specific math, for example, if you're teaching division, that's supposed to be something that you were supposed to be teaching constantly, like for a week, the same. Give them homework like they physically in their book. They used to have that. Now them change up this. Them change up. Them not having the book again. Everything. Chromebook. Go on Chromebook. Do it on Chromebook. Them not doing in a book again. So everything is that way a lot of children can read, they can write, and they cannot spell because they are taking away the technology, the basic thing like Chromebook, laptop, and all these things, iPad, they might take over. So children sometimes they don't even know how to hold a pencil. Some of them can't even write a letterhead. Yeah, let's take a look. They can write nothing because of too much of technology. Okay. Yeah, I've been talking here for quite a while. I know I go off topic. I tell you when I finish speaking on my topic that I designate, I usually go off a bit. So thank you all for love and support. Hope you all are doing amazing. Hope you had a restful night sleep last night, and hope that you are going to have. Well, the weather was not too bad today. This from now on, I'm not gonna listen to the weatherman here in the UK, weather woman or weatherman, because I am confused. Yesterday, they said it's supposed to be raining. Yesterday, raining. It's gonna be raining, and we're gonna get a lot of rain and liquid sun come out, rain, sun, rain, sun. Nothing like that yesterday. Today was the same thing, rain and sun. Now it's sun shine whole day. Me, I didn't do any laundry because me go off a weather pattern. Me go off a way weatherman say that rain supposed to come today. So I say, okay, if I wash clothes, you understand, do laundry, and I put it out on the line, it's gonna get wet, and I don't want that. So I didn't wash. So tomorrow now we'll have to go wash. I'm so pissed off right now, you know. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this live streaming. And if you're new here and you subscribe, thank you all. I really, really appreciate love you. For those of you who come on the live streaming and like to click on and click on, you know, benefit me, you know, and you know, make no contribution because it's only gonna come to the view, but when it comes to the watch hour, there is nothing registered there. So sometimes if you see me have like 100 and something views, as long as you click and I click off, it's gonna come to the views, but the watch hour not improve because they didn't even stop like 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds to watch. So that is why I always said, okay? So I want to leave this affirmation with you all. I want you all to say, I'm important, I am brave, I am unique, I am special, I am important, I'm one of a kind, I am smart, and I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I am light. Don't be afraid to speak positive things over your life. Don't be afraid to do that. A lot of times we tend to the words of negative words easy to slip off your tongue, but when it comes to positivity, you can't. See a lot of people doing that. So do that, okay? Do that. And a lot of you don't really, for those of you who do give me the 2 thumbs up, thank you. You understand, you all understand you'll understand the program. Because I keep telling you all, the more you like is better for me and the algorithm. YouTube gonna send it out and make other people come in. A lot of times, most of you will come on, click off, understand? And some of you will subscribe and you will never come back. You will not watch a live stream and you will not like, you will not do anything to contribute to the channel. You understand? And it doesn't make any sense because if you look at my subscribers and compare to my watch hours as well as compare to the views and the likes in our other portal. You tell me say me can get 50 or 100 likes pan even 50 likes pan a live streaming, or even a short me can go 1.2k pan a short, and me have so much of you. I can watch 15-second video, 25-second, 35-second video. Also wanna wicked pan up this YouTube thing here. No sir, only need to do better. Trust me. You all need to do better, man. Make yourself useful. Sometimes you have to really drag on up, you know, because sometimes I have to tell you these things because sometimes some of you don't understand. Like if you just subscribe and you know really engage or whatever, it doesn't wanna make any sense. You understand? So do the right thing. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. It not take nothing for just click thumbs up the live streaming. If 100 and some people watch the live streaming and 100 and click press up like panel live, it will be good. That is why I cut it down to 3. You know, 3 days a week because I feel like sometimes I'm wasting my time coming on here, and that sometimes I just walk with at my own pace. I just do like thing because and I feel like YouTube you know, excuse my language, but sometimes I just get pissed off. I feel like YouTube just do that intentionally because like you can't tell me say that my videos you will see people there in the video and then after you know push out the video every minute you know to put promo under the video, but you cannot push out the live streaming so that people can watch. Your main aim is not for small content creator. YouTube, you might talk to you. Your aim is not small. Your YouTube a big one, and I always continue to say that. And more of you small content creator only if you use your voice and come out and speak. You understand? Come out and speak. and don't be afraid. Sometimes words go slip out of my mouth when I really want to say, but sometimes I just get so annoyed. Like, you all need to do better. Thumbs up the live, 2 likes. I may get 3,175 and me only get 2 likes for the live streaming, 5 likes, sometimes one. You understand? It's not make sense. That's why sometimes I don't bother to come on here, because if I come on here, you all still not real um support. I know I have my people them who are always gonna watch and support me, but come on, y'all need to do better and thumbs up the live streaming and share and do all these things. Just sit down and just not doing shit. It's not gonna point you subscribe and you're not even engaging in my content. So, anyways, I'm gonna hop on out of here. I don't say what I have to say. As I tell you, I'm a very plain-minded person. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. And so I say, if you don't like it, then too bad, tough luck to you. You can hop and run and go. You are not being forced. You are not being bound to stay if you don't want to stay. Because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything to make anybody feel good. You understand? Take it as it is. See you all in the next one. Bye.